Talking Kuya Silver today. Kuya Silver trades as KUYA on the CSE, KUYAF on the OTCQB in the States. They've been in the news lately. Latest one at JV with First Cobalt up in Ontario. Of course, a drill in the Bethania Project in Peru. I'll run through the details of that news and a little overview on the company's CEO, David Stein. David, appreciate you taking the time here. I'm going to see you in, I guess, less than a week here in Coeur at the Silver Symposium, but been in the news lately. For those not familiar, maybe give them a little update ahead of time on Kuya Silver and latest activities.
Sure. So Kuya is a silver-focused mining company, and our flagship project is a recently past-producing silver mine in Peru that we're looking at optimizing and putting back into production in the next year or so. That's called Bethania. And then you mentioned we do have a second project in Northern Ontario as well now, which is another high-grade silver vein project, which we call the Silver Kings project. So, you know, we're focused on getting Bethania into production. We've got also great exploration going on at the same time to, you know, expand the resource there as we progress the construction over the next year. So that's really what we're focused on, really becoming a silver producer, which there are very few of, true silver producer, in, you know, as little time as possible.
Yeah, well, certainly just what the doctor ordered here. Well, let's get into the conditions here, David. You're running the ship here, the CEO. Maybe things haven't gone our way lately here in the sector. Maybe a slow bounce back, but I think monetary policy suggests that we should have a good playing field moving forward. So, talk about how you see things, and I would assume that you're probably excited knowing these certain conditions are in play.
Yeah, well, look, I think, you know, when you're a mining company CEO, the first thing you have to do is find great projects, and then the macro kind of overlays on that. And it you know, it doesn't determine if your project is a success or a failure, but it determines how good the return is going to be. And so we've got a great project with Bethania, and it would work at even lower prices. You know, if that's what happened, it would be still very economic, but I am very bullish on silver. I think there's fantastic fundamentals. You know, I have a background in financial analysis and equity analysis myself, and you know, I see it really following gold over the next several years upwards. You know, as you mentioned, monetary policy. There's really, you know, there's no way other than seeing you know, gold and silver revalue against the dollar. And, you know, we go through these phases, and we've been in an uptrend now for several years. We go through these phases where, like right now, where it seems very, you know, bearish, and you know, the US dollar has been strong for the past several months, and it's sort of this it's this, you know, counter cyclical rally, but really I think the trend has been set, and you know, it's just a matter of time before we start trending upwards again, and we break out of those previous highs of around $28 on silver, you know, 2000-ish on gold. And, you know, obviously that positions our company extremely well going forward.
Yeah. Well, we'll drill down deeper when you get here. But for those who maybe can't get here and hear you speak here, David, why don't you give them a little crystal ball look into how Kuya Silver end the year?
Well, we're going to end the year with tons and tons of work going on at Bethania and Silver Kings as well. So we're very, very busy behind the scenes. We've got, you know, our exploration program going on at Bethania right now. We've discovered in our drill program that we just reported a little over a month ago, we discovered a whole bunch of new veins at surface. So we are going to do some work on those to sort of better understand what's happening there. And then get back and drill again, and at the same time, we're going to be, you know, sort of you know, de-risking the mine so we can get into the construction phase in the next several months. And there's a couple more, you know, jobs we need to do there. So we're very busy. We call it our dual track value creation. And those of you who see my presentation, you'll see we have a slide on that. But basically, what I think special about Kuya, as compared to other, you know, silver juniors out there, is that we are creating value for our shareholders, both with exploration, which is fantastic, and as well by moving our mine into production. And we're doing both at the same time. So our shareholders have two ways to win. We feel we can manage that going forward, and it's the best way to grow.
Sure. Well, for those who are going to be here and can see your presentation, you're also throwing a little luncheon together. Why don't you tell investors about that want to join you?
Sure. We're going to host a lunch on Monday at the conference, and if we're obviously welcoming people. I'll be talking about Kuya, welcoming investors to meet me personally and hear my thoughts about the company, ask as many questions as they want. I really enjoy that part of the job, really meeting with investors directly and fielding questions because we've got a great story. So I love talking about it.
Okay, well, we'll look forward to hearing it while you're here. Appreciate the time there. That's David Stein. He's the CEO, Kuya Silver, KUYA on the CSE, KUYAF on the OTCQB in the States. Again, David, appreciate the update, and I'll look forward to seeing you in, I guess, T-minus a week. So thanks for the time.
Thanks, Rob. See you soon.